lovely food and you haven't been too lonely on this strange Christmas day. Yeah, I'm going to play some songs for you for a little while. This first tune is a song that was recorded, I don't know if written by, but it's a great Bessie Smith tune called At the Christmas Ball. Oh, Christmas comes but once a year, and to me it brings good cheer, and to everyone that likes wine and beer. Happy New Year is after that. Happy I'll be, that is a fact. That is why I like to hear folks that say that Christmas is here. Christmas bells will ring real soon, even in the afternoon. There'll be no chimes shall ring at the Christmas ball. Everybody must watch their step, or they will lose their rep. Everybody's full of pep at the Christmas ball. Grab your partner one and all, keep on dancing round the hall, and there's no one to fall. Don't you dare to stall. If your partner don't act fair, don't worry, there's some more over there. Taking a chance everywhere at the Christmas ball. If your partner don't act fair, don't worry, there's some more over there. Taking a chance everywhere at the Christmas ball. Thank you very much. That was, of course, Bessie Smith tune At the Christmas Ball. Yes. Anyway, getting it together. It's a new one for me. What should we have now? As I can see that there are people putting requests in. You're very welcome to make requests. I've got a list of all the Christmassy songs I know, but I guess I'm not going to be able to fill up all the time with them, so I shall do some other songs as well. So feel free to make requests. You can make Christmassy ones or not Christmassy ones. That's all good. So, what should we do? Well, one song that I particularly like, which is kind of Christmassy, is, of course, well, it turns out that they always put on certain films at Christmas, and one of them is, of course, My Fair Lady. So here's a song from My Fair Lady. Hang on. I have often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stood beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? Or am I on the street where you live? And oh, what a towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. That overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, 'cause there is no place on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I don't care if I can't be out on the street where you live. just to know somehow you are near. That overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. The people stop and stare, they don't bother me, 'cause there is no place on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I don't care if I can be out on the street where you live. Thank you very much. That was, of course, Out on the Street Where You Live from the great My Fair Lady. It's certainly difficult to sing when you're stuffed full of turkey. Anyway, so what are we doing now? And again, feel free to make requests. I'm going to try and get all the Christmassy things together, but you know, it's nice to see some other requests. I'm really sorry to say that I don't actually know the lyrics to Dark Eyes. I mean, it's originally a Russian song. That's a great idea, though, to put a nice Russian tune in there. Anyway, but I guess we'll do that one in a minute after I've done a few more Christmas. I don't know, I suppose I've said it now. Maybe I'll just do an instrumental. Let me see. I've never tried it on clarinet and piano at the same time, but I have a feeling it's going to work. I just have to have a little moment to figure out. Well, it's not a very big range, is it? Maybe if we do it in this key. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Thank you very much. That was Dark Eyes, of course. Wonderful tune there. Requested by what's his who requested that? Requested by the wonderful Calomiro Lazio. And it's nice to see some Russian up there that I can't read, if anyone wants to translate that. Vadim. Anyway, there you go. That was fun because I've never actually, I know this sounds like I'm showing off, but I've never actually attempted that. It was a lockdown thing that, before lockdown I only knew like 2 tunes on clarinet and piano at the same time, and suddenly, because of lockdown, it's become just normal for me to just pick any old tune and make it work. So anyway, I'll stop being proud of myself. I think I did all right. Oh, look at that. That's a great one. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. I have to say, I've been a bit tied up and I haven't managed to learn as many Christmassy tunes as I should have done. But anyway, I guess we can do Walking in a Winter Wonderland. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It's a lot faster than that, though. I can't remember the first word. What's the first lyric? Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the land, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. And in the meadow we could build a snowman and pretend his name is Parsons Brown. If he asks us how you married, we say no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we rest by the fire. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We're walking in a winter wonderland. or we can build a snowman and make believe his name is Parson Brown. If he asks us, are you married? We'll say no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to sing a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. To sing a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. Thank you very much. That was, of course, Walking in a Winter Wonderland. So yeah, I've just realised that I've gone out and I just clicked live and I forgot that it says at the top of this that this is the Sunday Serenade. It's actually the Christmas Serenade. I just forgot to change the titles, so hopefully it won't be too confusing for everybody. It is in fact Friday. It is in fact Christmas Day. And yeah, so I'm doing sort of Christmassy things. This is a song that what I've noticed is amazing about my favourite singer, who you might have heard me say this many times, but Billie Holiday is my favourite singer, certainly of this style of music. And what was I going to say? Yes, she didn't do any Christmas songs, which I think is quite amazing, really. She never sold out, as it were. And people close to me will know that I am a little bit of a bar humbug myself, so I appreciate that. But she did do some quite wintry songs, and this one I think is very apt, and it's called It's Easy to Blame the Weather. Honestly, I'm glad it's snowing. It helps to keep our friends from knowing. If you ask me why I'm sad, it's easy to blame the weather. It's funny how the blinding snowflakes arrive in time to hide my heartaches. If a reason must be had, it's easy to blame the weather. When I think of the sun, it scares me. My one alibi will pass. Springtime this year was early, I hear. They'll see through me like glass. I see no reason for this breakup, so let me be the first to make up. If a reason must be had, it's easy to blame the weather. Think of the sun, it scares me. My one alibi will pass. And springtime this year is early, I hear. They'll see through me like glass. I see no reason for this breakup, so let me be the first to make up. If a reason must be had, it's easy to blame the weather. And honestly, I'm glad it's snowing. It helps to keep our friends from knowing. If you ask me why I'm sad, it's easy to blame the weather. Thank you very much. That was, of course, Easy to Blame the Weather. So, of course, I guess you know by now, but if you, well, maybe you haven't watched this before, but maybe if you fancy donating, you don't have to. It's, of course, Christmas, but I might as well mention it anyway, because 25% of your donations will go to the Jamboree venue, and the rest goes to me. But, of course, it's Christmas, so don't feel obliged. I know you've all spent a lot of money on people's presents and all that. But yes, and in case you're wondering, I know it says Sunday Serenade, but I will be, in fact, going live again in 2 days' time for my regular Sunday evening slot. Anyway, I guess we should see if there are any more requests. I'm so sorry, 1948, that I don't know Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. But there we go. Anyway. Okay, that's enough of that one. It was wrong as well, but there you go. What should we do now? Well, I guess we could continue with some more of that. So hard to decide on songs. Well, seeing as I've got to kind of get all these Christmas songs out, first of all, I'm going to do a song that appears in the wonderful Some Like It Hot, because that seems to always be played on Christmas. The wonderful film, obviously featuring Marilyn Monroe. Hopefully, I can remember what key it's in. I think it's probably this. Yeah, okay. I'm running wild, I've lost control. I'm running wild, mighty bold. I'm feeling gay, reckless too. Carefree mind all the time, never blue. I'm always going, don't know where. I'm always going, I don't care, love nobody. It ain't worthwhile, I'm all alone, running wild. Oh, I'm running wild, lost control, running wild, mighty bold. I'm feeling gay and reckless too. carefree mind all the time, never blue. I'm always going, don't know where. Always going, I don't care, don't love nobody. It ain't worthwhile, I'm all alone, running free. Well, there you go. Definitely lost control there. Running wild and lost control. It's not the time for fast songs, but there you go. That song was featured in the wonderful Some Like It Hot, which is always shown on Christmas Day, so I thought I'd include it in my special list of Christmas tunes. Now, it's time to do a Christmas tune that is not so well known. And also, I should remind you, do share this far and wide all over the internet. You know, perhaps someone will see it, and that's a good thing, and it will brighten their lonely Christmas days. And do keep the comments coming in. It's nice to hear from you and to know that you're watching. I'm sorry if I interrupted your favourite Christmas Day film that you were going to watch or whatever. I guess, well, if you were going to watch it, you wouldn't be here, so that's fine. Anyway, this is a song that I think is very apt because it's all about... well, it's a song from Leroy Carr, I think, the great blues guitarist, and it's called In Jail on Christmas Day Again, Ain't That a Pain? And I guess for a lot of us in this time, we feel like we're locked up due to the lockdown. So there we go. The blues, they come falling, they fall like falling rain. The blues, they come falling, they fall like drops of rain. I've got to spend my Christmas locked up in jail again. In jail on Christmas Day again, ain't that a pain? Oh, baby, 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 ain't that a pain? Oh, Santa, 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 come visit me in jail. Oh, Santa, 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 come visit me in jail. Oh, bring me a Christmas present, someone to go my bail. In jail on Christmas Day again, ain't that a pain? Oh, baby, 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 ain't that a pain? There's food here, Santa, it ain't fit to eat. There's food here, Santa, it ain't fit to eat. Oh, bring me a Christmas present, a plate of turkey meat. In jail on Christmas Day again, ain't that a pain? Oh, baby, 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 ain't that a pain? got me. They've got the best of me. Oh, the Christmas blues have got me. They've got the best of me. My baby, she don't love me. I've got no Christmas tree. In jail on Christmas Day again. Ain't that a pain? Oh, baby, 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 ain't that a pain? In jail on Christmas Day again. In jail on Christmas Day again. Thank you very much. That was, of course, In Jail on Christmas Day again. Ain't That a Pain by the great, I think, Leroy Carr. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nice to see you watching Morsky. Morsky's a great singer and guitarist and is very good with the blues. And you can check out what he does. He's just commented there, so check out what he does. He does some lovely live streams too. He's been keeping it going beautifully during the lockdown. Anyway, so that was that. What should we have now? Well, I've got a terrible sore throat. That's okay. I've got some lovely hot ginger here, which is keeping me going. So what we're going to do now... well, I guess we should do this one by the great Irving Berlin. We're going to hear more from him later. Irving Berlin was a fantastic songwriter because he's one of those people that could churn out songs just by the minute, pretty much. I mean, he wrote about 1,500 songs in his lifetime, and that's why so many of his songs are some of the absolute greatest songs of this music ever written. Anyway, this is one, again, recorded by Billie Holiday. Perhaps the only other sort of Billie Holiday song that I find has a sort of Christmassy feel about it. And it goes like this. Okay. The snow is snowing, the wind... Sorry, let me start again. Apologies. It's got a very amazing... we could talk about the music for a second. There's some wonderful things in this. Check out this bit. It's a very unexpected moment. Very blustery. Snow is snowing, the wind is blowing, but I can weather the storm. do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. I can't remember a worse December. Just watch those icicles form. What do I care if icicles form? I've got my love to keep me warm. Off with my overcoat, off with my glove. I need no overcoat, I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire, the flame grows higher, but I will weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. And off with my overcoat, off with my glove. I need no overcoat, I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire, the flame grows higher, but I will weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. My heart's on fire, the flame grows higher, so I will weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. Thank you very much. And yeah, I hope you're still enjoying your Christmas as much as I am. I feel a little bit out of practice for some reason, but that's all right. Do leave a comment just to remind me that someone's watching. Thank you, Bruno. There you go. Anyway, that was a song by the wonderful Irving Berlin, perhaps the greatest of American songwriters. Perhaps definitely the most prolific and the one that most consistently seems to warm my heart. Do bring in your requests. Let me see, what have I not done from my list? I've got a list of the sort of Christmassy songs that I know. But we don't have to just do Christmassy ones. Maybe I'm already nearly run out of this list. I guess I need to do the dreaded, one of the more difficult ones. Sorry, none of them are dreaded. But it feels like something's missing. Needs some sort of slow, ballady, cozy tune. How about... Seeing as, you know, we don't have to just do Christmas songs. This is a nice one. Okay. I don't have enough notes to do that. I thought I'd play it on clarinet and piano at the same time, but it's not actually going to work. So, well, unless I'm more creative with it. Just give me 1 second. If you don't mind, I'm going to work out how to do this. I think I need Irving Berlin's transposing piano. That would really help me because I tried to play it there in an unusual key to accommodate this situation here. Just 1 second. I think I can do this. So if you just don't mind bearing with me, something great is about to happen. And also, apologies, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm not in sync. I had to give up trying to make my computer be in sync with the sound. I don't know why. It just never seems to do what I say. Let me just think about this for a second. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is going to be fine. This is going to be just fine. We have to go down. Okay. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. So in order to play Don't Worry Joe, I'm going to do that song. I'm all here. Here we go. Shall I just sing the song? Okay, I'm just going to sing the song. Time on my hand, you in my arms, nothing but love in view. Then if you fall once and for all, I'll see my dreams come true. Moments to spare with someone you care for, one love affair for two. With time on my hands and you in my arms, and nothing but love, all for you. moments to spare with someone you care for, one love affair for two. With time on my hands and you in my arms and love in my heart, all for you. Thank you very much. Apologies there for the long introduction as I tried to play clarinet and piano at the same time but failed. It was difficult. Okay, right. You'll have to excuse this next one, but we're going to have to do it because it is Christmas and therefore we have to do it. But again, I wanted to do this one on clarinet and piano at the same time, but I'm losing my confidence. Frosty the snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a carrot nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the snowman was a fairy tale, they say, da 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 da, when he came alive one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, 'cause when they placed it on his head he began to move around. Oh, Frosty the snowman was alive as you and me, and the children say he could laugh and play as good as he could be. He led them right through the town till they reached the traffic cop, and they only stopped a minute when he heard the copper stop. That's not quite right. When he heard the cop yell stop, oh, now Frosty the snowman had to hurry on his way. As he waved goodbye, he said, "Don't you cry, I'll be back again someday." Oh, thumpity thump, thump, thumpity thump, thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump, thump, thumpity thump, thump, over the hills of snow. Thank you very much. Bruno, you're picking some great tunes. Well, that was fun anyway. I got through Frosty the Snowman. That was a new one for me today to do with the clarinet and piano thing. It's my new favourite trick. Wow. So we've done an hour, and I still have some sort of Christmassy songs left to go, which is good. But I will open it up to requests. I just wish I knew that everyone's requesting really great songs that I don't actually know. So anyway, what can we do? I've got 3 Christmas songs left, and I've got a couple of ones that are a little bit outside of the usual world of song that I do for you. Anyway, spread this around if you're enjoying it, of course. You know, you can hit the share button. I mean, I'd love to do some Christmas carols for you, but I'm not a great carol player. I've been practicing this one, but I don't know if I can pull it off, but I'll give it a try. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay all about, deep and crisp and evening. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came inside, gathering winter fuel. Hither, page, and stand by me, if thou knowest telling yonder peasant, who is he, where and what his dwelling. Sigh, he lives a good league hence, underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence, by St. Agnes' fountain. Bring me flesh and bring me wine, bring me pine logs hither, thou and I shall see him dine, when we bring them thither. Page and monarch, forth they went together, through the rude wind's wild lament, and the bitter weather. Sigh, the night grows darker now, I can go no longer. Fails my heart, I know not how, I can go no longer. Mark my footsteps, good my page, tread thou in them boldly, thou wilt find the winter's rage freeze thy bloodless coldly. Well, I've got to get to the end now, but I've lost the courage. Maybe an instrumental chorus will get me there. Oh dear. La da 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 da. There's a really good final verse that I've just got to remember. In his master's steps he trod, where the snow lay dinted. Heat was in the very sod which the saint had printed. Therefore, Christian men, be sure, wealth or rank possessing, he who now shall bless the poor, shall yourselves find blessing. Okay, there you go. That was an under-rehearsed version of Good King Wenceslas for you. Hope you didn't mind the collapsing, falling apart bit in the middle, but we got there in the end. That's a wonderful piece of music. It's always been my favourite thing at Christmas time. So it's shameful that I didn't learn it until this week. But anyway, what are we doing? Help me out. Well, maybe it's time for a bit of music hall. We can make this a variety show. So here's a song from the great Harry Champion. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's a great singer from the 1910s, and I know many of his songs, and I've never performed them on a live stream for some reason, because it doesn't feel quite right to suddenly shift the mood, but we'll try it now. Anyway, here we go. It's Cold Without Your Trousers from the 1910s, Harry Champion. Now my old gal is hard to please, all through her I'm wearing these. She took away me trousers and kids me that I'm Scotch, and every time that I go out it fair gives me the burr. And when the wind is blowing hard I always say to her, it's cold without your trousers. I feel cold without my trousers. I'm not much, I'm like the Scotch they sell in public houses. I never wore a kilt before. Up above it's warm I'm sure, but down at the bottom, oh dear, oh Lord, it's cold without your trousers. Last night I was fairly tight, sat out on the curb all night. Police came and run me to some fizmonger's shop. La 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 la. They sat me on a block of ice. I shouted, strike me pink. Oh, it's cold without your trousers. I feel cold without my trousers. I'm not much, I'm like the Scotch they sell in public houses. I never wore a kilt before. Up above it's warm I'm sure, but down at the bottom, oh dear, oh Lord, it's cold without your trousers. Last winter time, oh dear, let me start again. Last winter time a pal of mine said, out in Switzerland it's fine. Come with me, old fella, and let us climb the Alps. I said, what to the mountain top you mean to make me climb? It might be nice in summer, oh, but in the winter time it's cold without your trousers. I feel cold without my trousers. I'm not much, I'm like the Scotch they sell in public houses. I never wore a kilt before. Up above it's warm I'm sure, but down at the bottom, oh dear, oh Lord, it's cold without your trousers. Now last night I got such a fright, round the house was all alight. I heard the engines pumping as I sat on the roof, with all the girls down below, fairly made me blush. I shouted when the fire went squirted on my whitewash brush. It's cold without your trousers, I feel cold without my trousers. I'm not much, I'm like the Scotch they sell in public houses. I never wore a kilt before, up above it's warm I'm sure, but down at the bottom, oh dear, oh Lord, it's cold without your trousers. There you go. That was, of course, bit of music hall for you. It's cold without your trousers. Let me know if you're listening. I might continue in the musical vein for just one more song, and then we can get back to the old jazz tunes, I guess. Right, what are we doing? Yes. Talk about the shade of the sheltering palm, praise the bamboo tree with its wide spreading charm. There's a little nook sorry, sort out my throat. I've got a tickly throat and it's driving me absolutely bonkers. Okay. Talk about the shade of the sheltering palm, praise the bamboo tree. And also, as lovely as she is, as lovely as this lovely lady is here, she's not attached to the wall, and so she keeps bouncing away on the top of the piano, banging against the wall. It's driving me a bit crazy as well. So what we're going to do with her, I guess I need to put her somewhere else. Anyway, she is lovely. She's a great muse. I don't know. I'm going to put her over here. It's hard to actually put it in such a way that you can... Oh, that's a good spot for it. Okay. Right. Yes, I have a whole hour of musical songs, so we could stay in that vein, no problem. But I was trying to stay very Christmassy. Anyway, we will stay Christmassy in our own way. Right, this is kind of Christmassy, I guess. Talk about the shade of the sheltering palm, praise the bamboo tree with its wide spreading charm. There's a little nook down in old Hampstead town, you might know the place, it has one great renown. Often with my sweetheart on a bright winter's day, to the little pub there our footsteps will stray. If she hesitates when she looks at the sign, promptly I whisper, oh, do not decline. But come, 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 come and make eyes at me down at the Old Bush. Na 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 na. Come, come, have some port wine with me down at the Old Bush. Hear the little German band, na 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 na. Just let me hold your hand, dear. Do come and have a dance or two down at the Old Bush. parlour on a cold winter's night. All is very snug there, so warm and so bright. Nell looks at me now, but not with a frown. She wouldn't change for the Queen and her crown. It was there that I met her on a bright summer's day, in the little foot, da-da-da-da-da-da. Her eyes, they always glisten when she sees the old sign. So all of you join in a glass of good wine, and come, 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 come and make eyes at me down at the opal and bush, na 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 na. Come, come, have some port wine with me down at the opal and bush, and hear the little German band. Just let me hold your hand, dear. Oh, do come and have a dance or two down at the opal and bush, bush, bush. There you go. Bit of the old music hall for you there. Well, I guess I could do one more of those maybe. Seeing as Renna has asked me to, it's become a thing that we're doing. Oh, and by the way, here is a lovely little turtle dove sitting on my shirt, and these are a pair of braces, right? And there's a reason why I took my jumper off, because this next tune is from the wonderful Harry Champion again, and it's called Never Let Your Braces Dingle Dangle. I've got to get the key right. One second, I'm just working out which key to play it in. Waiting boys. I was one of 18 boys, then we all wore corduroys. I was the roughest of the gang, 'cause my braces used to hang dangling all around my feet. My mother used to bawl, pointing to a Texonite she'd hung up on the wall. Never let your braces dangle, dingle, dingle, dangle. Never thieve, don't deceive, never row or wrangle. Stick to the right, keep away from the bad. Don't get tight like your poor old dad. But the greatest motto of the lot, my lad, never let your braces dangle. Oh dear, what's the little, there's always a little interlude bit that I've got to get right. What's the interlude bit go like? No, the interlude bit, the melody bit. Mrs. Murphy's got a mat, tain't the skin of some tomcat. On the floor it looks no doubt like a man been flattened out. I said to her, Mary Ann, your carpet does look queer. She said, that's my first old man, and whispered in my ear, never let your braces dangle, dingle, dingle, dangle. Poor old sport, he got caught, dragged right through the mangle. Over the rollers he rolled and he come out like a yard in linoleum. You can wipe your feet on his rope tum-tum. Never let your braces dangle. There we go. On a foggy afternoon, once we had to shoot the moon. On the barrow I had got bedstead chairs and all the lot, but I stuck it with the will, though people in the road shouted as up Highgate till I drug my little load. Never let your braces dangle, dingle, dingle, dangle. Up that hill I'd stuck it till my legs got in a tangle. Up to the top, said a chap, here we are. Undid me braces, a murmured tar. I've been pulling up his tramway car. Never let your braces dangle. How does the middle bit go again? There's this lovely interlude bit that goes between all the songs, and I'm making an absolute pig's ear of it. Anyway, there's one final verse. Now I was fishing in a brook with the worm upon me hook. I turned round as in a dream, faced braces. Okay. I was fishing in a brook with the worm upon me hook. I turned round as in a dream, braces dangled in the stream. Some old shark came sailing by so quietly underneath. Saw my braces, winked his eye and whispered through his teeth. Never let your braces dangle, dingle, dingle, dangle. That old shark out for a lark said, I'll teach you to angle. He gave a tug, I was into his jaw, into his tum, and I said, oh Lord, as he pushed me out of his little back door. Never let your braces dangle. Never let your braces dangle, dingle, dingle, dangle. That old shark out for a lark said, I'll teach you to angle. He gave a tug, I was into his jaw, into his tum, and I said, oh Lord, as he pushed me out of his little back door. Never let your braces dangle. There you go. So that's something that Gala and I do once a week since the lockdown. We walk to Crouch End from where we live in Wood Green, and we learn musical songs as we walk down the street. And that's the last one we got together. We're working on I Shan't Mend Your Waistcoat Anymore, but that's not quite ready. Okay. Well, maybe we should do another one. I've got a great one for you. Anyway, there's a lovely recording of this from 1898, sung by the great Gus Ellen, and I learnt this song because we've been working on our back garden. We started growing vegetables during the lockdown, and we also built a greenhouse. But it took ages for the greenhouse to arrive, and then it took even longer once the greenhouse had arrived to get around to actually putting it up. And there we go. Anyway, there's more to say about the greenhouse, but I don't think I shall mention it this evening. If you saw my little backyard, what a pretty spot, you cry. It's a picture on a sunny summer's day. With the turnip tops and cabbages, what people doesn't buy, I makes it on a Sunday look all gay. The neighbours think I grows 'em, and you'd fancy you're in Kent or in Epsom as you gaze into the mews. It's a wonder as the landlord doesn't mean to raise the rent, because we've got such knobby distant views. Oh, it really is a very pretty garden, and Chingford to the eastward could be seen. With a ladder and some glasses you could see to Hackney Marshes if it wasn't 40 houses in between. We're as countrified and can be, with a clothes plot for a tree. The tub still makes a rustic little style. Every time the blooming clock strikes, there's a cuckoo sings to me, and I've painted up to Lever Lane a mile. with tomatoes and with radishes, what hadn't any sale. It really is a perfect mass of bloom. And I've made a little beehive with some beetles in a pail and a pitchfork with the handle of a broom. Oh, it really is a very pretty garden, and Rye House from the Cockcroft could be seen, where the chickweed man undresses to bathe 'mong watercresses, if it wasn't for the houses in between. There's the bunny shares the egg box with the cross-eyed cock and hen, though they has got the pippin in them off. In the doghouse on the lion post there was pigeons 9 or 10, till someone took a brick and knocked it off. The dust cart, though it seldom comes, is just like harvest home, and we mean to rig a dairy up somehow. Put the donkey in the wash house with some imitation horns, 'cause we're teaching him to moo just like a cow. Oh, it really is a very pretty garden, and Hendon to the westward could be seen, and by clinging to the chimney you could see across to Wembley, if it wasn't for the houses in between. Though the gasworks isn't Willets, it improves the rural scene, for mountains they would very nicely pass. There's the mushrooms in the dust hole with the cowcumbers so green, it only wants a bit of hothouse glass. I wear this milkman's nightshirt and I sits outside all day, like the ploughboy cove that's mizzled o'er the lea. And when I go indoors at night, they don't know what I say, 'cause me language gets as yokel as can be. Oh, it really is a very pretty garden, and the soapworks from the rooftops could be seen. If I got a rope and pulley, I'd enjoy the breeze more fully, if it wasn't for the houses in between. I keep getting that bit wrong. Oh, it really is a very pretty garden, and the soapworks from the rooftops could be seen. If I got a rope and pulley, I'd enjoy the breeze more fully, if it wasn't for the houses in between. Oh God. Well, there you go. Thank you very much. So the lyrics there were by Edgar Bateman. Thank you very much, Christopher Pierce, for your knowledge of music hall. It's great to see all the music hall fans coming out of the woodwork. I guess it's, relevant as well, Christmas, people like to watch Oliver Twist, and Oliver Twist is, that's on every Christmas, and it kind of reminisces about this sort of time. But yeah, it's a funny old thing with that one, because, well, it seems today I can never remember these little in-between bits. That's what I was supposed to do between every verse. For some reason, I can't seem to get it together. Okay. Now I was raised on cucumber, and on my wedding day, when the fun was over and the guests had gone away, my old darling said to me, "You must be hungry, Joe. Is there anything you fancy?" I said, "Fancy, don't you know? I like pickled onions, I like piccalilli. Pickled cabbage is alright with a bit of cold meat on a Sunday night. I can grow Tommy artists, but what I do prefer is a little bit of cucumber, come, little bit of cucumber." man's banquet I went in one foggy day. When I saw the grub it took my appetite away. With sparrow grass and chaffinches and pighead stuffed with jam. And I said I don't care for that, you don't know who I am. I like pickled onions, I like piccalilli. Pickled cabbage is alright with a bit of cold meat on a Sunday night. I can grow tummy artisans, but what I do prefer is a little bit of cucumber, little bit of cucumber. Several years of married life have brought me lots of joys. I don't know how many girls, but think there's 14 boys. When the last one came to town, he fairly turned me head. He was marked with a cucumber, and the first words that he said was, I like pickled onions, I like piccalilli. Pickled cabbage is alright with a bit of cold tripe on a Sunday night. I can grow tummy artisans, but what I do prefer is a little bit of cucumber, little bit of cucumber. Now I was flying through the air with my old college chum. Suddenly he said to me, we're bound for kingdom come. Have your wedding on your brain before you wear a crown. And I began to shake and said, write this confession down. I like pickled onions, I like piccalilli. Pickled cabbage is alright with a bit of cold meat on a Sunday night. I can grow tummy artisans, but what I do prefer is a little bit of cucumber, I come, you come, little bit of cucumber. There you go, that was a bit of the old, little bit of cucumber, but from Harry Champion. Okay, maybe one more musical song and then we'll get back to the old jazz thing, because we've only got like a little bit of time left. How does it go? Come on, Ewan. I'm Bert. Perhaps you've heard of me, Bert. You've had word of me plodding along, hearty and strong, living on plates of fresh air. I dress up in fashion, and when I am feeling depressed, I shave from my cuff all the whiskers and fluff, stick my hat on and toddle up west. I'm Burlington Bertie, I rise at 10:30. Saunter, no, not saunter along. You know what? Something's not quite right. I'll be back in just a sec. I'm Burlington Bertie, I rise at 10:30 and saunter about like a toff. I walk down the Strand with my gloves on my hand, then I walk back again with them off. I'm all airs and graces, correct easy paces, so long without food I forgot where my face is. I'm Bert, I haven't a shirt, but my people are well off, you know. Nearly everyone knows me, from Smith to Lord Roseby. I'm Burlington Bertie from Bow. I stroll with Lord Hurlington roll. In the Burlington call for champagne, walk out again, come back and borrow the ink. I live most expensive like Tom Lipton, I'm in the swim. And he has so much oof that he sleeps on the roof, and I live in the room over him. I'm Burlington Bertie, I rise at 10:30 and saunter along Temple Bar. As round there I skip, I keep shouting pip pip, and the damn fools think I'm in my car. At Rothschild's I swank it, my body I plank it on his front doorstep with the mail for a blanket. I'm Bert, and Rothschild was hurt. He said, you can't sleep there. I said, oh. He said, I'm Rothschild's sonny. I said, that's damn funny. I'm Burlington Bertie from Bow. I smile condescendingly while they're extending me year upon year, cheer upon cheer, captain of my polo team. So strict are my people, they're William the Conqueror's strain. And if they ever knew I'd been talking to you, well, they never look at me again. I'm Burlington Bertie, I rise at 10:30 and reach Kempton Park about 3. I stand on the rail while some horses for sale, and you ought to see Wootton watch me. I lean on some awning while Lord Derby's yawning, then he bids 2,000 and I bid good morning. I'm Bert, I'd buy one a cert, but where would I keep it, you know? I can't let my man see me in bed with the Gigi. I'm Burlington Bertie from Bow. My pose, though ironical, shows that my monocle holds up my face, keeps it in place, stops it from slipping away. Cigars! I smoke thousands, I usually deal in the Strand. But you have to take care when you're getting them there, or some idiot will tread on your hand. I'm Burlington Bertie, I rise at 10:30, then Buckingham Palace I view. I stand in the yard while they're changing the guard, and the Queen yells across Toodaloo. The Prince of Wales' brother, along with some other, slaps me on the back and says, come and see mother. I'm Bert, and royalty was hurt when they asked me to dine. I say no, I've just had a banana with Lady Diana. I'm Burlington Bertie from Bow. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That was, of course, Burlington Bertie from Bow. There's a reason why my accent was all over the place, because I was trying to be someone from Bow, keeping up appearances, shall we speak, shall we say. But there you go. A bit haphazard this evening. Yeah, I don't normally do the musical songs because I feel that once you've done the musical songs, it's very hard to get back to the other songs, but maybe not. Anyway, let me know that you're still watching, because that was quite a full-on experience. So anyway, thanks for your kind attention. I hope I haven't scared anyone off with these deranged characters. But what have we not done yet that's important? Well, Yes, we want a clarinet for this. Oh dear, I've got a bubble or something that... There it is. Oh, dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh, over fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing on a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. There you go. Whew. Thanks, it's great to have you watching, Renna. I shall definitely endeavour to do more musical. In fact, it might be nice to do a complete musical evening sometime. I quite like doing my Sunday Serenade, but maybe I shall incorporate a monthly musical special on another night of the week. Who knows? Certainly would be fun, seeing as I probably have about an hour and a half worth of those songs. Anyway, things are drawing to a close. I guess we probably ought to hear a nice... Yes, this one. Make sure that's in tune. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. I'm going to do the ending one more time. I knew that was going to happen. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. Okay. I'm going to do a whole last chorus. I kind of didn't practice this all the way through. I thought, oh, this is easy, and I didn't realize that the ending has I have to use my new fingering that I invented. Okay. I will complete this job, do not worry. Okay, I feel I can do it now. You see, yeah, as you correctly noted there, Angela, my little finger was the last available note. So yes, that was Silent Night, although I guess it wasn't as silent as all that. hope I didn't throw you right out of your dreams, lull you to a nice dreamy state, and then anyway, we got there in the end. I'm kind of you have to excuse me 1 minute. I'm just going to get something. It's very important if you're a clarinet player. It's very important if you're a clarinet player to have a shorter barrel available to you. Although that's not a shorter barrel. Where is my shorter barrel? 1 moment. Well, it looks like I do not have my short clarinet barrel, which is going to mean it's harder to play in tune. I don't know what happened to that. But anyway, I've killed some time. We are going to finish, of course, with the song you were all expecting. And it's been wonderful to play for you all. I'm going to finish with a song by the wonderful Irving Berlin. And of course, you can all sing along. It goes something like this. Oh dear. Now I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I got there in the end. Thanks for allowing me to experiment in front of you. I shall be back again in 2 days' time for another Sunday Serenade. Thank you for all your kind donations over the years. I should also let you know that what am I saying? Yes, that in 2 days' time it will be my moon special. I'm only going to do songs about the moon. That's because it's full moon, and that's the rule. And I always like to stick to my rules. I guess I have to play that out one more time. Do you think I can get it right this time? Do you want to hear it one more time? Do you want to hear it one more time? I want to hear it one more time. Okay, Merry Christmas, everybody. See you again in 2 days' time. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a great pleasure to have you. That's all.